My video for October the 15th, 2018, which is video number 2876, is entitled, Living on a Planet of Lies. Let me make it clear from the onset of this video. I'd like Donald Trump to actually drain the swamp as he promised. I listened to many of his speeches and press conferences. Yes, I'm glad that Hillary did not get in office, and that many crimes against humanity are being revealed. It's good, as I see it, that the Donald seems to be doing a lot of things that point in a more positive direction. Nevertheless, I do not trust his son-in-law nor his alliance with Israel. While many Christians are suckered in by this, believing that this atheistic terrorist state is somehow a fulfillment of biblical prophecy, I can't help but ask, if this is supposed to be God's will, why do they terrorize not just the Middle East, but the entire world? To me, Israel is a creation of the international bankers, a criminal syndicate conning the entire world. Until these issues are dealt with in an honest manner, there never will be peace on earth. We as humans cannot live truly as long as lies prevail, and we have been inundated with lies for all known human history. Yes, we live on a planet of lies run by liars, charlatans, and psychopaths. Will we ever be set free of this debacle? Does God have a trump card to play? Will truth and love prevail? I get criticized by some individuals who think that my focus on the political issues that we face as humans is somehow not loving. It's not kind. And I'm not fulfilling what they think, that everybody should just talk airy-fairy type of talk and ignore the things that are negative. Now, of course, as I said at the beginning, I have 2,876 videos, counting this one that I'm recording right now. And I have dealt with a lot of subjects, including love and faith and peace and the so-called gifts of or fruits of the Holy Spirit. And yes, gifts of the Holy Spirit too. I have dealt with a lot of things since I began making videos every day in January 2011. So this focus that I seem to be on now has a lot to do with the fact that I'm turning 72 years old, and actually 1 week from the day that I'm recording this, which is the 14th. This is the video for the 15th. And I see my time perhaps running out. Now, I have told my family, and I think I've told my audience, that I will not seek medical help for any kind of ailment in the future. If I break a bone or something like that, that's a different story. An injury, yes, I will allow the bone to be reset and things like that. But I don't trust the pharmaceutical industry at all. And my biggest customers when I still lived in New Jersey were the Merck and Hoffman and LaRoche and Sandoz and other pharmaceutical giants. I didn't even name them all. My biggest customers were companies that manufactured drugs. I wasn't aware at that time of just how dark this industry is that makes its profit from getting people addicted to drugs that treat symptoms instead of using remedies that might actually produce health. Because health is not profitable. Only sickness and disease and injuries and things like that are profitable. So the same people promote war and promote all of the negative things that we have to deal with as human beings. And someone, actually more than one person, has said to me over a period of time that everything that you see out there is in you. Well, there may be some figurative truth to that, but it's not a literal truth. I have never, when I talk about pedophiles, I've never been a pedophile. I recoiled as just a young teenager babysitting when I felt the little girl. I couldn't believe, I don't even remember the details of it, but it made me extremely uncomfortable. I went to my mom and my aunt at the time, and I said what had happened, and I says, I don't want to babysit and I told the people, I don't want to babysit anymore. I mean, I'm not going to mess with little kids, but the elite establishment not only mess with them, they rape them and kill them and drink their blood and all sorts of heinous crimes against the most innocent of our human family. And I don't consider human to be whites or blacks or browns or red skins or yellow skins. Or, I've never seen anybody with yellow skin or red skin, actually. Those are misnomers. But in any case, we're all human. We're all part of the human family. And some parts of the human family seem to be demonically inspired somehow. And, you know, we came, they died, what difference does it make? Of course, that's a Hillary quote. It makes a lot of difference if we love one another. That's the only remedy. It's not getting into the right religion. It's not joining the correct political party, because there is no correct political party. There is only truth, and of course its opposite, lies, love, and its opposite, what would you consider the opposite of love? I mean, I think the opposite of love is actually fear. Do I live in fear? No, I don't live in fear day by day, but I'm not going to put my head in the sand and pretend that some of the things that are happening to other people that I know are never going to happen to me. I just simply don't know. I do the best I can one day at a time. And I'd like to see all of the lies exposed, because I don't believe we can actually even love one another till we face the truth that we've been lied to, the truth that we've believed the lies that we've been told, the truth that none of us are right in the ego sense of being right. That's self-righteousness, and it's the worst of all sins. These are things that we need to look at. And why am I focusing on them so much at this point? Again, it's because I'm reaching a point in my life where I don't know how much longer I have. As I've said in other videos, I feel mostly very healthy, except for the numbness of my feet and occasional pain in my chest and numbness in my arm, and sometimes in the area of my kidney, especially on the left side. I get pain in the kidney, but it dissipates. I breathe into it, and it goes away. So I mean, I face these things, and we all have symptoms that we face as we get older. And sometimes we don't even have to get older. Some young people even face them because we've been poisoned by everything around us, including the so-called medicines. That may be the worst poison of all, because it's actually injected into our bodies or fed into our bodies. And this kind of treatment has to end. But of course, if you tell the truth, it offends and affects the establishment. The establishment isn't about peace on earth. It's about making money. It's about tearing down and rebuilding. And it's been doing that over and over again, all of recorded and known history. There's been an absolute diabolical plan of those that claim leadership to have some right of kings or right of rulers, and they can do whatever they want and get away with it. And I'm sorry, but to me, that's a crime. And who's responsible if not the one who is omnipotent, the one who is omniscient, the one who is capable of actually bringing about positive changes? Does it have to happen through us? Yes, I believe it has to happen through us, but it also has to happen for us, because we have been victimized by this whole charade. Thank you, folks, for listening, and namaste.